Do you want to know how old that one is? Only 3 or 4 days old.
The thing to do is to go a metre or so away and kneel down and stay really still.
Is there a particular breeding season or just once a year?
Yeah. So if we do get any bad weather, we're more likely to take the baby into the shed. Yeah, and then luckily they can handle.
How long is the gestational period?
It is.
Almost like a cat.
Yeah.
Leo. Sunseeker.
Is this a few weeks old?
No, she can be Dorothy number 2.
Obviously get so used to you, and then other people are like,
Sometimes, yes. Usually on raining days, they come up and eat rain jackets. I don't know why. But they're just funny like that. Just grab a bowl and you can get inside.
That's all coming to you.
oh my god. So aggressive about it.
Maybe try. Oh, there you go. Siren. Sorry, he does wind up very easily and turns into a crazy dog. Is originally from South America, from Peru, and they've been there for about 6,000.
So all like blocks.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of get a